What up, all my tech mixers? Coming right up in you with another trailer reaction video. On the day that is today, we are reacting to Stranger Things Season 4. They dropped a teaser earlier this year, but just this morning they finally released the full-fledged trailer mabob for the fourth season. Baby. So we're gonna give it a little look-see and see if it's looking like it's gonna be good.
Oh, he's technically Mexican and 3/4 American, but for 3 generations he's got that nationality. Great-great-grandpa headed south, whose kids had kids then turned around. It's not what the show's about, but it's why he's Mexican technically. He hopes that he was raised in New Mexico, lived in Guadalajara for 2 years, speaks fluent Spanish with a bachelor's degree in language, and makes a mean taquito.
Let's give it some context, shall we? I like Stranger Things as most people do. I think I've met one person in real life who said they didn't like the show. For the most part, everybody likes some Stranger Things. It's good. Season 1 of Stranger Things, in my opinion, is perfect television. It's a 10 out of 10. It was moody, atmospheric, suspenseful, scary, had great storytelling, excellent cinematography, fantastic music. I can't think of a single complaint for season 1. And as a parent of children myself, it was terrifying. It really gets to you. Winona Ryder's acting is incredible and makes me cry. The cast of almost entirely children are incredibly mature and do a really good job of acting like kids. That is one of the hardest things in cinema, is to direct a child and not have it be really awkward. But the actors they have are very natural and they sound like they're actually kids. Plus, the show is super nerdy and is about Dungeons and Dragons, which, I vibe with. I am actually searching for something negative to say about Season 1, and I honestly can't think of it. Season 1 is great. Now, Seasons 2 and 3 are good, but they don't quite reach that same level of perfection that Season 1 did. And there are several reasons for it. Now, I still really liked Seasons 2 and 3 because I was already in love with the cast, and seeing more of them was a good thing. But there are a lot of negative things to say about Seasons 2 and 3. They don't quite capture the same magic. They get a lot of it, but not all of it. And specifically for Season 2, I think one of its biggest flaws is from Episode 1, it shows you what's going on with the Russian guys. And I think that was a huge mistake. It was a cool way to open Episode 1, but it removed a lot of the mystery, which was the highlight of Season 1. These characters are slowly unlocking more and more of the mystery, and you slowly see more and more of the monster, and then by the end of the season you get most of the picture. In Season 2, bam, Episode 1, they show you, hey, there's Russians building a crazy thing. Now, there is still a bit of a mystery, but it would have been a lot more effective if the audience found out, whoa, wait up, there's Russians here, at the same moment that the kids did, when they start deciphering the code, and all of a sudden, hey, there's a big conspiracy. I think it would have been a lot more fun for the audience to discover that with the kids. It's also a bit frustrating because the show has to manufacture reasons why people aren't sharing information with each other, which is a really hard thing to balance, right? At the end of Season 1, everyone's friends and working together to beat the big bad guy, and then come Season 2, you gotta split everyone up again, so that there can be some natural story progression, but at the same time, in the back of your head, in the audience, you're just saying, come on, guys, talk to each other, and that's frustrating. There's also that really out of place spin-off episode that never led to anything, where 11 goes and meets the other experiments, and nobody liked that. But these are minor complaints, and season 2 was still pretty dang good. You got Sean Astin, who was incredible. Emphasis on the was. Oh, wait, no. Russians are in season 3, but everything I said still applies. They ruined that secret in the first episode of season 3. So, season 2, pretty good. Sean Astin, great. Steve's character has incredible character development, and Will gets a little bit more screen time. Oh, and yeah, in the opening episode of season 2, they show you that the scientists are doing experiments on the upside down hole, when that really should have been revealed later on in the series. And just like in season 3, kind of spoiled the surprise and in the twist really early on for no apparent reason, really. But season 2 is really good. I liked the exorcism of Will. That was cool. And season 3 is even more flawed than season 2, but still enjoyable because the characters are good. They ruined the Russian secret, but that the Russian character is very entertaining, and they introduce a lot of cool concepts, like Will's experience being corrupted by the Upside Down. He now has that sixth sense thing, which is a cool idea, and they never really use it at all. The only time it comes up is like seconds before everyone else would have learned the same information. And I thought that was really strange, to give Will a superpower and then not have it be useful or do anything ever. That was a big missed opportunity, which could have helped the other big problem that seasons 2 and 3 have, and that is that the finale all kind of comes down to the same thing, because 11's character is so powerful that the finale is always going to be her staring really hard at the bad guy using her powers until it dies. That's how season 1 ends, and season 2 and season 3. Which, yeah, if you had a character with powers, use those powers, but it does get a little bit repetitive, and in the back of my mind, something keeps saying, oh, maybe we should have stopped with just one season and just had one perfect thing. But, the problem was it was too perfect, and we have to make sequels. So I think they announced that they are stopping after this. I think season 5 will be the last season, which is a good choice. End on a high note before you get too derivative. Because there really is a lot to love about this TV show, but it has had a lot of slip-ups since the perfection that was season 1. Like in season 3, where the Russians had built a giant secret base under the town, which is a little far-fetched, semi-believable, except for the fact that they show you that the elevator goes down like 10 miles into the earth, and then the base is all built, and that is just nonsensical. First off, there's no reason why it needed to be that low, and second off, that would be impossible. Like, you already have to suspend your disbelief a little bit, right? It's ridiculous that they could build a secret base under the city, but it would have been a lot more believable if it wasn't 10 miles down beneath the city. I don't think we'll have the technology to be able to pull something like that off in the next 20 or 30 years. Man was not meant to delve deep in the depths. Season 3 also wasted a really big opportunity. They set up a invasion of the body snatchers scenario with the blob taking over more and more people in the town, and that would have been really fun to explore, and they hinted at it for like one episode, how you don't know who's part of, you don't know which people are aliens and which ones are not, and then by like the very next episode, all of those people conglomerated into the big blob thing, and then that was kind of thrown out the window. So I thought that was a weird choice and I would have liked to see a lot more. They could have used Will's sixth sense to find out which people were blobs, and they could have used his powers a lot better. Would have been a smart thing to do. But the saving grace of the show is obviously the cast. Everyone's acting is really good, and the kids are so charming and funny, and it has super heartfelt moments like the never-ending story, and it's stupid and silly and awesome. So that is a huge tangent and a lot of needed context to go into season 4, which I'm looking forward to. I just hope the show doesn't run itself dry. Let's give it a watch without more ado. So this is the base that exploded. You broke. Okay, I don't know whose voice that is.
He's almost at an end.
I mean, you gotta have a cool monster. Billy.
Dear Billy, I don't know if you can even hear this.
See, the cinematography is always really good.
Everything's been
That's a good shot.
a total disaster. For a while, we tried to be happy,
The kids are looking old.
normal.
they
I know that's impossible.
they aged. It's almost like they aged 2 years in between seasons 3 and 4. So still more Russians? Okay.
I relocated you guys far from Hawkins because I thought you'd be safe. A war is coming. I'm afraid your friends in Hawkins are very much in the eye of the storm.
I don't have my powers.
I don't know how to say this other than just to say it. Without you, we can't win this war.
Inside.
On the other side.
I was convinced I was put here for some other reason. Maybe I can still help. Even if it's the last thing I do.
Huh.
People say Hawkins is cursed. They're not. It's way off.
It's time.
Little haunted mansion kind of thing? What is this?
You have lost.
I mean, yeah, it looks really good. The visuals are fantastic. This new creature thing looks good. It looks scary. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be split into 2 parts, it looks like. And yes, then there will be a 5th season after that, and that will be the final season. This is the beginning of the end, from what they said in the trailer. I'm psyched. I'm pumped for it. I can't wait to watch it. The show's really good, really strong. And I know I listed off a lot of complaints, but overall the show is still very much a positive. While season 1 is 10 out of 10, I'd say season 2 is about an 8. And season 3 is a 7.5. Season 3 is definitely the weakest of the 3, but this one looks really good. Good job, the Duffer Brothers. I can't wait to see what they come up with next after Stranger Things is done, because I really like their work. It's really rare nowadays that you get a really good quality show coming out of Hollywood. It's a shame. So I get really excited for the ones that are still good quality. And that's about it for this video. It's kind of a long one. Just me ranting about Stranger Things. But we'll see you on the flip side. Tomorrow, Thursday, is the Couch Party live stream where I get together with my comedian friends and we try and make each other laugh. We are going to be improvising TED Talks, so you should definitely tune into that. And then Sundays every week is the Best Gen live stream, with this week being on Saturday because of Easter, but every other week on Sundays, where we talk about nerdy stuff. We're currently watching Raised by Wolves, which is Chef's Kiss, and Moon Knight, which is not bad so far. So we'll see you on the flippity flap side flopper. Bye.